Good day everyone, you're welcome to CAD Baron. So for this particular class, I'll be showing you guys how to use the cut extrude feature. So let's see how we can be able to do something like this, but we're going to be using the cut extrude feature. So we're going to be seeing we'll be doing it step by step, how we can be able to do something like this. First, we are going to start with a sketch. So I'm going to go to File, I click on File, I click on New, I click Parts, then I click OK. So I'll be using a right plane, so I click on right plane, I click on this curve called Sketch. I'll click on Sketch, then I have something like this. As I said earlier on the previous videos, you have to try to see how you can be able to get the sketch properly. So click on line from the origin here. I'll click here. I'll have something like this. Watch please. I move like this with my pencil. So I advise you watch the video first, then you do it alongside with me. So you click here, you move to this point, you get something like this, you move downward, you get something like this. Because for this particular video, I'll be showing you guys also how to use the Revolve tool. So this is what we're going to do first. So we have been able to get this particular sketch now. So since you have been able to get this sketch, make sure everything is looking correct. So this is the sketch. I'll click on Smart Dimension. So from here to here, dimension it 80. Then from here, I'll give it 18. Then from here, I'll make it 20. Then here, I'll zoom in. Here, I'll leave it 10. You can see, as I'm taking my dimensions, they appear to be black. Now, I also dimension here 8. Then I dimension here to 45. Then watch, I click here and I click here 145. You can see that. Then I come here, I click here and I click here 130. For now, I'll also dimension here 10. Then dimension here 40. Any other dimension? So for here, this length we can leave it like 9. What else? Are we missing any dimension? Here is already 8. The distance from here to here is 8, so no need to dimension that. Then this is already 8. So distance from here to here, if you add up, we already have a dimension, so there will be nothing for us to add. So we're okay with this now. We're okay with this. So I'll click on Features and I'll click on Revolve. When I click on Revolve, I'll zoom in and I'll click here. You can see this is just a preview of how the work will look like. A preview. Then I check. So if I click on Ctrl 7, I have something like this. As you guys can see, I have something like this. Then I can also change the background so that it looks better for everybody. So I have something like this. Then straight up, I move, click here, and I click on Sketch. So what's the next thing? I go to my polygon and I'll click here expand, then I can click on any part of the line and click horizontal. So I have something like this now. Then I dimension, so I just have to dimension one side. I'll make it 60 fully defined. So what's the next step? So I click on features, I click extrude, watch. So I increase it. You can see something like this. I increase it to 40 and I check. I have something like this also. So if I click on my Ctrl 7, I have something like this. So all I have to do is to rotate. I click here and I click sketch. So what's the next step? I click on cycle, I click inside there and I bring it out. I have something like this. I go to my smart dimension and I click here and I dimension it 105. After doing that, I click on features and I click on Extrude Cut. Okay, so after doing that, I click on Extrude Cut. Then you know the feature, so I just click on blind, something like this, blind, like taking it to the end, or I can impute 110. So I click OK. So I have something like this. So this is how the work looks like. If you have been following me step by step, you should be able to have something like this. So if you click on your Ctrl 7, you should have something like this. So what's the next step? I want to show you guys how to use the thread. So I'll click on thread. Then a command comes up, I click OK. Then as I said, thread location, I'll click this. That's my thread location. You can see the preview. So depending on the length, I'll have to see how I can reduce it. So I'll make it 10, or let's say 110. So immediately I click on 110 using a metric tab and size 90 by 4.0. So you just check here, you see them. Then I click OK. You should be able to have something like this. So if you click on Ctrl 7, you should be able to have something like this. Then you come to this appearance area and you can click this. So I've been able to achieve this particular work. So thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate. So thank you, and please make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you guys.